Toaster, strudel, or Twinkie? Oh my god. Ah. Why is that? This is not supposed to be this painful to look at. Marriage. Do you guys ever think about getting married? Me? It's not even really all that much on my mind, especially considering what I want to do in my life, but there's definitely been a video that's been spiraling into my feed that's about marriage. So let's dig into that.
Only two things are required to keep me happy. Keep my belly full and my balls empty. So you're amazing at half of it. We really need to get you some cooking lessons.
I'm not going to hold you. This wedding speech is despicable. I really can't think of another word to really describe it. It comes across insanely disrespectful to me. And if you were to ask me if I was the parent there and I saw my child saying this to his wife, or if I saw my daughter having her own husband say this to her on their wedding day, I would definitely have to reconsider whether or not she would have to be with him. There's a lot of raunchy jokes here. I get it. You know, it's definitely funny. There's always a moment to be funny. And sometimes it makes the atmosphere a lot more charming and even then a little bit lighthearted. But the fact that it had to be so sexual and it had to be so involved with this dude just fucking talking about putting custard on the cake, it just brings me to ask why. I just can't comprehend what made this guy think this was a good idea. How in the world this may not have seemed like it would be disrespectful at all. Maybe the dude just doesn't care. Maybe he thinks he's living in fucking Family Guy. Who knows, man? Sometimes people just carry situations like this in life as if they're in reality TV or some dumb shit. But me, I could never say some shit to my wife during a wedding if I ever were to fucking have one. And I just think it's unacceptable, really. Even the guy's mom ends up commenting about this and saying that she wants to talk to him afterwards.
I'm speechless. You're so Being that I am his mom, I will deal with him later. He is grounded, by all means.
And the fact that his mom is even stepping in and getting a good jab in about his speech says a lot. And of course, his wife is going to jump on social media in order to try and defend him. Of course, I don't know these people. I don't know what kind of fucking relationship they got going on, but...
So, if you've seen the vows on TikTok that have now gone viral, I'm that bride. So, with that being said, yes, I'm happy. Yes, I'm still married. Yes, I love my wedding. And there is nothing that I would have changed. I loved his vows. I loved my vows. I loved our wedding day. Michael is too good for me. I will say that I said that then, before or when I met him. I say that now. I will say that to the day I die. I guess that's a good way of getting out the people that we definitely never want to be friends with, because me and them will not mix. I'm gonna go to bed now. I hope you guys have a great night, whether you're a hater or not. Sweet dreams.
After seeing this clip, I'm going to come to my own conclusions, and honestly, I think she's kind of dumb for dealing with that, but it is what it is. I feel like the moment should be a lot more respectful and have a lot more compassion shown. And I think if you were to show this to anyone, they'd definitely think the exact same thing. I mean, imagine recording this and, oh my God, this dude actually said all this shit in front of his children. What the fuck? Like, I get one good joke, but this guy was just on a fucking killing spree. It's bad enough that this man tried to get the fucking care package, but he got so carried away, he ended up thinking that he should get the goddamn chopper gunner on this fucking wife.
Since the beginning, I was always told life gets even better when the kids fall asleep and you tell me to come to the bedroom.
You take a jab at the cooking, then you just spend a majority of the time talking about fucking and dispensing in her. It just, wow. It just shows what's on his mind, really. I get the fascination. I just don't think talking about something like that is really necessary, especially in front of all your fucking family members and your children. It just couldn't be me, and I'm glad it's not me or my daughter. It's not my wedding, and if this lady thinks this is acceptable and if she's perfectly fine with her husband doing this on her wedding, shit, go for it, man. But I think it's safe to say it's pretty obvious why everyone is reacting the way they are reacting to this. It's not normal. I'm not even going to try and sit here and define what normal is because, you know, sometimes weddings being different makes them a lot more interesting. It makes them more memorable, you know. If I were to have a wedding, I would like it to have character. You know, I'd like to express myself during it. But you got to draw a line at what you're going to express here.
Nothing's better than the sound of gagging and headboard slamming.
Michael.
Being the smart ass, being the funny guy isn't always for everyone, and I feel like that's something that a lot of people should take into consideration. I don't know who let this fucking go through for review. I'm pretty sure they had to rehearse some of this shit, so I don't know why this was passable. What made these comments get past the goddamn... Yo, this dude actually said this shit, man. Like, you would think you're watching some bootleg series on Hulu where they're just shit-talking each other in a relationship where they don't really give a damn about each other. It just comes across as very snarky. Not even just snarky, but just kind of just seems like the guy doesn't give a fuck, man. Honestly, why should he? Because really, he just got his wife locked in. He gets to just do whatever the fuck he wants with her. Possibly whenever he wants, if he's gonna be able to have the balls to say this kind of shit on the damn wedding day. And his wife is just gonna fucking eat that shit up and just deal with it. Me? Man, oh my god, just imagining that shit. I don't see how a fucking woman would deal with that shit. Especially in this day and age, I just don't get it. Oh, I just love him so much. He's a great guy. He's nice to my children. He's gonna talk about fucking you in front of your goddamn children. So much respect. Man, oh my gosh, man. As a child, I'm just glad my parents knew better than to say stupid shit like this in front of me, man. Because, I just get heated. Whether or not that's my dad, whether or not that's my mom, there's just certain lines, certain shit that just shouldn't be said in front of people. I just don't understand why that's something that is just so hard to stomach. I'm not trying to say you have to censor yourself. I'm not saying you shouldn't be yourself. You shouldn't express what you want to do, what you want to say, but there has to be a little bit of self-control here. Even the Margot Robbie comment.
Even when my belly isn't full, there is no one I could ever love more in this lifetime, unless I actually get a chance to meet Margot Robbie.
Why are you mentioning another fucking woman while you're getting married to your fucking wife? Oh my god. Women settling with guys like this. I don't get it, man. I just don't. Wow. Yo, she's okay with this shit. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Oh god. I think it's kind of fucking funny. He mentions another woman. It's like talking about getting with another woman on the fucking wedding day. He just mentions nothing but sex. She got hers though, and he got his. So I think that's the one thing that we can take away from all this. There's someone for everyone on this planet. It's kind of beautiful, really. Poetic. If she's going to be able to put up with so much, and to be able to stomach even this on probably one of the best days of your fucking life, she just must really love this guy. Really. I respect it. Wouldn't be me, though. Imagine my wife telling me, but you're not LeBron James or Michael B. Jordan. I would settle for them in the next life. Okay. You know, I could just turn a blind eye to that because they're a famous person, but honestly, that doesn't mean shit. You're still gonna talk about another person during a moment that's supposed to be for me and you. That shit just sounds crazy. It's A and B. There is no C right there. That's supposed to be your day, your moment. No other person matters. No one else should be in that paper. At least that's how I feel, man. That's how I want it. But Then again, I'm not married, so take what I say with a grain of salt. This guy's gotta be doing something right. Oh my god, this is honestly painful. Oh my god, I'm not gonna hold you. I pre-watched this shit. Watching it again, it's worse than I remembered. This man talking about her gagging and going in the goddamn bedroom. Bro, if this was my sister that this motherfucker was talking to, I think I'd have to slug that guy right there. Oh my god. I just don't think there's any defense for this. I hate to say it. You know, I already know people are going to try and, oh no, that's what they want to do on their wedding. It's not your wedding. You're not getting married. And why do people care about this so much? Shut up. Just shut up, really. Because honestly, people are just putting themselves in these same shoes and saying their own perspectives. And really, I think there are a lot of viable takes when it comes to this bullshit, because it's just unacceptable. I just don't care how anyone thinks they should just carry it. You know, feel free to do what the fuck you want during your wedding. If this is your kind of wedding, go ahead, live with that shit. But if I don't fuck with it, I'ma let motherfuckers know I don't fuck with it. And this ain't it, Chief. Let this be my sister. Let this be my mom up there and I'm watching this as I'm a fucking child. Bro, I may not comprehend it, but I know that shit is not sweet. I can always roll the clip when I'm older and be like, wow, this dude actually said this shit. Straight up, if that's my sister, I'm gonna think twice about this guy being with her. And if that's my fucking dad, I'm gonna definitely think twice about my mom being with that guy. You can't make this shit up, man. Holy fuck. Say it's not that bad as much as you want. This is terrible. This is fucking terrible. Say I'm overreacting. Say what the fuck you want. But I have respect, standard, and values. Nah, bro. That's not it. That is just not it.
P.S. Since you're so good at making decisions like marrying me, you can choose whether tonight's going to end with being a toaster, strudel, or a Twinkie.
Toaster, strudel, or Twinkie. Oh my god. Why is that? This shit is not supposed to be this painful to look at. It's not even painful. It's just, what the fuck? She's fucking with this motherfucker. Yo. Okay, I'm laughing. Okay, that was the intent. So, okay, maybe he's doing the right thing. To me, the woman's face says it all. I mean, she can do and say as much as she wants to try and defend and preserve her image, you know, preserve the image of her marriage. But, I mean, just, wow. I'm just speechless. I just, this is real. Oh my God. Well, if that's what she wants, that's what she wants. I guess that's all I can really boil it down to, as long as they're happy. Wouldn't let that shit be me, though.